Well, thank you for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Karen Larson. Election Day 2024, it is in full swing. From coast to coast, in-person voting is underway. Here in Oklahoma, citizens have just 2 more hours to cast their ballots. For all your Election Day coverage, keep it here on 2. We sent our teams all across Green Country for you, from the polls to the watch parties, anxiously awaiting results. First tonight, we are zooming in on the race that will have a big impact here in Tulsa, the mayor's race. 2 News anchor Erin Christie joins us now. She's there as supporters of Monroe Nichols gather to watch the results. Erin, how's the turnout so far?
Karen, well, doors don't open until 7 o'clock tonight, so right now it's mainly the media and organizers, but by judging by the primary, it should be a very packed house tonight. Plus, the Democratic Watch Party is right next door, so plenty of people at the Greenwood Cultural Center. Monroe Nichols voted this morning about 9:30 at the Centennial Center Auditorium. He says the last 15 months have been amazing. When we talked to him, he said he slept well last night, that he's feeling good, and that he's really looking forward to seeing the results. Of course, over the last week, he went to 4 to 5 schools. He also did a ride-along with Tulsa police, and he's really encouraged by the number of people who have turned out to exercise their right to vote.
For a state that has such low voter turnout, been really pleased to see all the early voting numbers, but there's nothing like coming on Election Day and voting, so I was very excited to do it today.
Nichols said he plans to spend the day with family. He also plans to call friends who are also on the ballot and let them know he is thinking about them. You will remember the primary was very tight, less than a percentage point between Nichols and Karen Keith. So the big questions tonight will be, will the bigger voter turnout give one of the candidates a bigger lead? And who will the supporters of Brent Van Norman throw their support to this time around? We'll find out tonight. In the meantime, we're going to send it over to Naomi Kitt, who's at the Stokely Event Center for the Karen Keith Watch Party. Naomi, how are things there?
Greg and Laura, we talked to Karen Keith today, and she said...
Erin, the setup is underway here at the Stokely Event Center. You can see behind me, we have tables and chairs. There's balloons set up here as well. There's about 2 hours until Karen Keith's watch party kicks off here at the Stokely Event Center. We were here in this very same room just a few months ago in August for the primary. There were hundreds of people who showed up to show their support. They're expecting that amount again tonight. I want you to take a look at your screens. We got a chance to catch up with Karen this morning as she was casting her ballot around 7 o'clock this morning at the Philbrook Museum. She tells us that today was packed with activities, but she is really looking forward to being with her supporters tonight. Karen says that she is ready for the job of mayor on day 1. She's a longtime Tulsa County Commissioner, serving in that role for about 16 years. She told us this morning the best part of campaigning.
What I think has been my favorite thing is just meeting so many Tulsans on all across the city in some areas that I hadn't done a whole lot.
She said she's gotten a chance to meet so many different people throughout this campaign, and she said tonight she is really looking forward to being with her supporters, watching those results come in and seeing what happens. We will be here live at the Stokely Event Center as those supporters show up all the way until the mayoral race is called. We'll check back in with you all later this evening. Reporting live in Tulsa, I'm Naomi Kitt, 2 News Oklahoma.